your girl Shalae, and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the $1,200 stimulus checks. We also are going to talk about one state is actually paying their unemployment, so get paid, little mama, get paid. Then we also are going to talk about $2,000 hazard pay, grants arriving, you name it, we are going to discuss it. So if you want to know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me. It's Friday. Okay, now. Yeah, let me go ahead and put two church announcements out there. One, first and foremost, someone is going down in the comments pretending to be me, but it's not me. And they're telling people to go ahead and go to this email address, shalaemorgan1@gmail.com. I guess this is what happens when you make it, sis. Okay, when you make it, you get all kind of aliases. Guys, it's not me. So don't contact it. Don't do anything. We're trying to report them. If you see them, report it. All right, the second thing is we got Shalae's shuttle. Okay, it is ready to go. I have so many CDL family ready to rock and roll. I see we got the potato salad. We got everything on the road. So y'all, let's buckle up. Let's get ready. Now, hold on. We're going to have to wait a minute. Okay, pause for the cause because Georgia and Pennsylvania is talking about we should know some today. So if we don't though, y'all ready to roll? Let's roll, okay? Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. I guess we're not the only one that's having this election anxiety. According to Google Trends right now, some of the things that have surged is going to be the top businesses that are selling food, alcohol, and weed. Hey, you know they gotta be in California because it ain't here in Alabama. But the Google Trends that tweeted were searches for pizza, Chinese food, liquor stores, sushi, Mexican food. And then they said liquor, though, is at an all-time high search. And they said as of right now, people are very open about being stressed and needing comfort food. Yeah, I thought it was election day. This has turned into election week. What is going on? But it's gonna come to the end of we're just gonna drive down there. All right. Also, what is going on? Despite the Senate uncertainty right now, Andrew Cuomo is still banking on more federal stimulus money. So New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, which I like him. He seems like, like he's about that life. But anyway, he is banking on Joe Biden's presidency and the Democratic Senate to set aside federal funding next year to help the state's multi-billion-dollar COVID-fueled budget deficit. Now, he said he's still optimistic that the state and local governments will ultimately get billions in federal aids. And he said that even Senator Mitch McConnell ultimately do remain in charge of the Senate. So he said yesterday that, hey, that there will be more than likely to cut a stimulus deal after the election, assuming Joe Biden wins the presidency and the Republicans keep the Senate. He says, certainly. Now, we already know that Mitch McConnell is, backtracking. He like, oh, you know what? I got my seat. I'm not trying to be involved in this. I got a stimulus. That's the top priority. So he is still sticking to his word. Now, we'll see next week, okay? Because, we can do some things, okay? We, the people, demand a stimulus. All right, guys. So that's what we have going on with our stimulus. Now, if you're still waiting on your first stimulus check, my goodness, okay? It done got lost in people count for the election votes. It's like, you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer. No, I'm joking. But right now, the IRS did say the time is running out for you to receive your first stimulus check. They said with 2 weeks remaining for people to register for their federal payments, they said college students and low-income adults may be among those that still qualify for the money that haven't received their check. So the IRS said that it's planning to reach out and contact people who may be eligible on November 10th, reminding them that they need to act quickly before the deadline of November 21st. Now, remember, y'all, that's $1,200 that's out on the line. Like, why you haven't contacted them? Like, why do we have to contact you for your money? So they said college students may be among the people who have not received a check but qualify for one. Now, this is according to the IRS commissioner. He said college students in particular should be careful not to overlook these payments if they are supporting themselves and they can't be claimed on anyone else's tax returns. A few minutes of research could really help students. Hey, y'all been researching for these little, tests that y'all be buying, these exams and essays online. You better research you $1,200. They said, now, if you do get a letter from the IRS, that does not guarantee that you're going to get a check. It just means that you may be eligible. Some people that have been excluded from the payments were immigrants without a green card. So make sure you check on. Now, I'll tell you, you know what? Just got paid. Hey, Friday night. Ooh, ooh, party jumping. Ooh, ooh. All right. So in North Carolina, a lot of our North Carolina family had wrote in and told me, say, like, Shalae, we got the North Carolina Extra Credit Grant money. So I told you about this, guys, last month, where the North Carolina Department of Revenue was mailing out their first rounds of checks on October 19th. They said that it could take 3 to 4 weeks. Well, you know what? Our North Carolina family, they got some money. Maybe that's what's going on with their votes too. I don't know. But anyway, so as of right now, the checks will be mailed in 2 phases. You were going to get $335 even if you had 2 or more qualifying children. But on there, so some people have received their checks. Now you have up until, I think they said like December 15th to get the checks. But according to the North Carolina Department of Revenue, agents cannot check the status of someone's payments at this time. So if you haven't received yours, don't call them. Okay, let them contact you like the IRS. But as of right now, they will go ahead and release their second round. Now, also in Vermont right now, hazard pay, it may be some Walmart employees, they can qualify for $1,200 to $2,000. Okay, look, let me tell y'all what's going on, all right? In Vermont, the following statement was issued today by the state senators Tim Ash, Cheryl Hooker, Jane Kitchell, Chris Pearson, and Michael Sarantigan. We're gonna make that word today. All right, and it said about Walmart preventing their employees from receiving the Essential Worker Hazard Pay Grants. Now, what happens with this program is the employer must apply on your behalf. Vermont was actually issuing out money, and they said that as of right now, they're extremely disturbed that to learn Walmart has indicated they will not allow the Vermont employees to receive Essential Worker Hazard Pay Grants. Their decision is cruel, and any circumstance is especially unthinkable since the grant is intended to say thank you to the essential employees for who have stayed on their jobs in these high-risk positions in the early days of the pandemic. So the hazard pay program will grant nearly 30,000 people throughout Vermont. Sometimes they said, hey, saying thank you is not enough. No, we need that money that folds, okay? Not the kind that jingles, but the kind that folds to say thank you. That's how, But they said that for a worker to receive the hazard pay grant, the employee had to apply for it, and that Walmart decided not to apply on behalf of their employees, which means that their employees can miss out on receiving $1,200 to $2,000 grants that they are entitled to. And they said that as of right now, adding insult to injury, since eligible retail employees earn less than $25 an hour to qualify for the grant, Walmart's decision solely disadvantages to the low paid employees. So they're like, here, in order for you to qualify, you have to make $25 an hour. Y'all not even paying these people $25 an hour. Why didn't you apply for it? So they said Walmart's non-participation in the Essential Worker Hazard Pay Grant Program is the coldest shoulder to those who of the most loyal employees. The shade of it all, Walmart. We strongly urge Walmart to reverse the course and allow their employees to receive the hazard pay grants is the right and decent thing to do. And they say, hey, let's be clear. This is not a grant to Walmart, it's a grant to the essential workers. Walmart merely fills out the form and passes the grant on to its employees. And that's in Vermont. So who knows? Hopefully they will go ahead and apply for it. I mean, it's free money. Come on, guys. Like, everybody can use a little money. Let me go ahead and cover this up. We'll need that to be seen. Leave a little something for the Holy Ghost, right? Alrighty, guys. So there we have it. And then in Alaska right now, what's up, my Alaskan assassins? Okay, well, we're not gonna say. What's up, my Alaskan people? Okay, the Alaska Labor Department says unemployed Alaskans will finally start to see their unemployment money today. So they said that the program promises that some unemployed Alaskans get their extra $300 pay per week for up to 6 weeks. They said when the state was approved for the FEMA funding in September, they told you it was going to take 6 to 8 weeks now, but they said it did require a little bit longer than that. And according to the Labor Department, the lost wages program is separate from the unemployed insurance program. And they said that they have built a new separate system to distribute the money. And it took a lot longer to build and test than what they thought. But you're getting your money today. So congratulations. Alrighty. Also for EBT. On EBT in Lynchburg, Virginia, if your child goes to a Lynchburg City Schools and received a food assistance card in the mail, it wasn't an accident, okay? Virginia received approval to send out pandemic food assistance to eligible students who have been learning remotely for a minimum of 5 consecutive days. Now, they said that the Lynchburg City Schools and all of its students are eligible for these benefits regardless if they normally receive free or reduced lunch. It's important to know that LCS does not issue the cards. Families that have any questions or concerns, contact the Virginia Department of Social Services. So y'all getting some money too, okay? It's money all around me. Alrighty. Now, if you are a minority-owned restaurant food vendor, you can apply for a $1,000 grant in Chicago. So the campaign is offering 40 grants to Chicago restaurants and food vendors run by women, people of color, and or undocumented entrepreneurs. The Latino-run nonprofit is giving out 40 restaurant and food workers left behind in the relief program during the pandemic. Dish Roulette Kitchen is a nonprofit to help minority-owned restaurant owners, and they will offer $1,000 grants. The organization is accepting applications on an ongoing basis. Entrepreneurs can apply online for the grant, and they said that this is a lifeline to some of these majority of the businesses. Now, to be eligible for this micro grant, restaurants or street vendors must be in the Chicago area, must be a minority-owned business, and has less than $500,000 in annual revenue. The business must have been operating for at least 1 year and have recorded a drop in at least 25% of the revenue because of the pandemic. So go get you $1,000, you know, go get it. Go get your blessing, go get it. All right. I don't know what is up with me in the morning. All types of songs be going through my head. It goes from everything from old school to gospel, but you know what? It's going to be all right. We're going to be all right. All right. So also in New Mexico is distributing $12.3 million in COVID-19 rental and housing assistance. The New Mexico Mortgage Finance Authority, the MFA, began accepting applications on November 2nd for New Mexicans who are behind on their housing payments due to the pandemic. Those who are eligible will receive up to $1,500 per month for up to 3 months to cover past due rent or mortgage payments. To see if you qualify, you can go to the MFA website. The period will end at 5 p.m. on Friday, November 13th. Now guys, look, it's money. It's money, okay? Money, yeah. Money, yeah. So it's money all around here. I just said like 5 different states that gave out money, okay? So at some point, you better dial 211. You better get someone on the line, okay? Because there's some money out here. But that's all I have, guys. I hope you have a happy Friday as always. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel to see my craziness. Let me know still down below, what else do we need on this shuttle? Do we have to roll out? Like, let me know down below. I love your comments, love reading them. Some people, if they're responding, you will know it's me because it's gonna sound like me now. Some of the people that's pretending to be me, child, block them, please. Just block them. It's Friday, all right? I don't even have time today. But that's all I have. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.